So because of that little pause, I'm gonna go back to just finish off question one of this past paper. So there's just like two of these left. So suggest how saxitoxin results in the death of a whale. Obviously, if you remember back to your neurons knowledge, you remember that when the sodium ions enter the neuron or the cell, it causes a wave of depolarization. Now, this if this toxin either prevents does something to the voltage gated sodium ion channels from carrying out the usual function, which is um, allowing sodium ions to pass through and enter into the neuron, and this basically means that um, because this prevents the sodium ions to enter the neurons or cells, etc., it cannot cause it does not cause a depolarization. Hence, it does not transmit an action potential. So that's your two marks. Pretty easy. Obviously, you don't have to use words like hence, but just have to write bullet points if you don't want to. You can just write bullet points, just like one or two bullet points there. But pretty much, a few words. It's pretty easy actually. I really like those kind of questions. Anything to do with neurons, I actually like. Algae such as used to belong to the kingdom Plantae, but are now classified in the kingdom Protocista. I can't even. I'm not going to begin to do that. State one reason why is classified in the kingdom and not in the kingdom Plantae. Now, obviously, the main reason you can kind of just the most easiest or the most visible reason there is because plants are multicellular, and this can be unicellular, or even you can go ahead and even say that plants obviously they're not mobile, and you can say that algae such as blah blah isn't mobile. So it's very few factors that distinguishes a protista from the other thing, because even in textbooks, my textbook actually said, when I read it out, I was pulling out my hair, and it said there's actually very few so very few features, I should say, of protist to that identifies them from the rest of the kingdom. But yeah, those are the two ones. You can only say one, so you can say it's either because Plantae is multicellular, and this happens to be multicellular because scientific knowledge is expanding. So we've got better microscopes right now, so so these kind of questions are the ones that really trouble students. I mean, this is question one. I'm going to pretty much do question two later on, but because these are kind of long, so I don't want them to be really, really long and really boring. Just short and snappy. Oh, sorry, just short and just Anyways, so this is question one. Comment down below if you happen to like this, if it happened to help you, or what would you like me to do for chemistry, or even if if you don't want me to do these papers and you want me to go back to legacy ones, I'll be happy to do that as well. I will, I can do some legacy papers. But yeah, comment down below on how I can help you, because I think these kind of questions are really useful because yes, they're not in our legacy papers, but these kind of questions do make you think. And this is only question one, and they've got question. They've got 8 questions, excluding the long essay questions, which you can also do. But anyways, these kind of past papers I really like, and because here on YouTube you don't really see walkthrough of biology past papers, or I didn't see any when I was doing my exams. So I just thought these would be really useful. But yeah, Thank you for watching, and comment down below if you have found this useful, if there are any ways I can improve, if you would like to correct me, anything like so.